know I'll go again. I never quit, cause I know that every loss may lead to another win. I'm going up. I bet when I land, they gon' tell me it's luck again. See that I'm winning, it's harder to watch. I'm setting the stage, you should give me my props. You ain't got no soul, you lacking the spirit. You talk out your neck, I'ma show you.
Yo, what up, YouTube? Hey, we back with another video, man. 87 SS boy, we back again with this audio thing, man. I went and picked up some wood from Home Depot. Got it cut. I actually need to get some more tools, man, because I ain't really got stuff to like cut and like modify wood and stuff like that, because I don't really do no woodwork. But yeah, got a couple pieces cut out for my amp rack and stuff like that. That's where I'm gonna start at, with the amp rack, so that I can mount my my amps and my my distribution blocks, battery, all that good stuff. I still honestly don't really know exactly where I'm going with this audio thing. I'm just doing it, taking my time and doing it one thing at a time, one day at a time, man. But it's gonna come together. I ain't in no rush, man. You know what I'm saying? It take time to do these things. So, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't trying to bite nobody else's style or nothing like that. I'm trying to be original with what I got going on. So that's what we're gonna do. That's how I move, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna show y'all kind of what I got going on. I pretty much got, I think I got everything I need, honestly, with the exception of like modifying these this wood that I got. But yeah, I'm gonna turn the camera around and show y'all what I got going on, man. Hey, if you're here for the first time, if you've been here and you hadn't subscribed, man, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you be notified when I'm dropping these videos, man. Yes, sir. So this is what we looking like, man. I done took everything back apart. Like I said, when I hooked it up the first time, it wasn't set in stone. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm still trying to plot and plan what I want to do. I got the kick panels for the front, so 5 1/4. These are gonna go. Actually, I want to see what they're gonna look like in there with the grill on there. So that's what it's gonna look like before, after. So I got 5 1/4 for the kick panels. You already saw my amp. I don't know if y'all saw my highs or amp or whatever. Highs, mids, whatever you want to call it. I'm probably gonna end up with another one of those amps because I feel like I'm gonna add more speakers. But anyway, this is what we got for now. This is my amp board. Like I said, the board is gonna go back there. I'm gonna gather those wires up, make it look a lot cleaner and you know, safe. I got everything kind of laid out how I want it here, you know, with the exception of the kick panels and these speakers. So amp there, distribution blocks there for power and ground, and then battery here. I'm not, as of now, I don't plan on hooking up the battery yet. I want to actually go with probably a AGM, or, you know, actual like power cell or something. I don't know. Y'all tell me what I should do. I don't know. I ain't trying to do nothing crazy. I ain't trying to do nothing big. I just want it safe, and I want enough power to get to the system, and I want to actually have enough power going to the car. I don't want no voltage dropping, all that stuff. So like I said, I'm slow motion over here. But I just want to kind of set everything up of how I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna have a lot of extra room on this amp rack. I got room here. I can move those amps closer together. Like I said, this is not set in stone. I may actually take man, them SKARs look good in them kick panels. But anyway, I just wanted to get that out the way. I'm making a mess, bro. Y'all hold on a second. It's hard doing this with one hand. But anyway, so I could even take that amp, put it up there, put this amp here. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do it yet, but I just wanted to kind of have a layout. So this is the original layout that I was gonna go with, like this. But I got plenty of room, man. If I want to add so when I do the battery, I'm probably gonna add a battery isolator as well, because I don't want to drain both my batteries. I don't want them to drain each other. So I have a battery isolator. That way, when there's no power to the car, then they won't be draining. And then I can actually run my system while the car is not running. It'll just be running off of this battery here. But yeah, this is what we looking like. I gotta cut a little bit more off of this board here so that it actually slide back up in there. But for today, what I'm gonna do, man, oh yeah, this is all my other stuff up here. My super tweeters, my 6.5s for the rear deck, and then, oh, the 5 1/4s were in here. So the goal today is to hopefully run the 5 1/4s and the kick panels, and probably do the super tweeters. I hadn't really decided how I'm gonna do the 6.5s yet. Because I was gonna build a board in the back, in the rear deck. I was gonna build a board like this, which I think this probably too thick. I don't really need nothing that thick up there. I can do probably half of this. But I was gonna build a board up there, but I don't think I'm gonna go that route. Not sure yet. But I do already know what I'm gonna do with the tweeters. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the tweeters, and I'm gonna do the kick panels, run the speaker wire for those, and have everything in the back. That way, when I get ready to cut the board, then I can just put everything in place. But yeah, just taking my time, man. I don't want to do too much. Like I said, I ain't putting no holes in this board yet or nothing, because I want to make sure it's gonna be how I want it before I drill any holes or anything. So yeah, you know, slow motion, man. It's always slow motion over here, man. I'm gonna take my time, man. Hopefully everybody doing the same. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? We got a little something shaking over here. But yeah, y'all stay tuned with me, man. I'm gonna get back with y'all in a second. All right, people, we faded back in. Y'all see I got all my destruction stuff out there. Hammer, reciprocating saw. Actually, so I was trying to mount the tweeters, and I was gonna use these hole saws. I guess they must be wood hole saws, because that junk will not go through the metal at all. I was trying to find the box. Oh yeah, it's the box they came out of, but it don't say. I done had them for a while, but anyway, I don't think these were for steel or metal, so I wouldn't get nowhere with that. So guess what? Pull out the reciprocating saw like I always have to do. So I cut holes in my back deck. Y'all see my mess here. Pieces of metal and sound deadening and stuff. I ain't really too much worried about cleaning up right now, because I got more to do, but that's the aftermath. Little metal pieces and stuff. But I did get so I got the kick panels mounted as well. I'm all over the place, y'all. Y'all bear with me. So back seat, got the tweeters up there mounted in the rear deck. I just gotta put the back screws in it. I'm kind of crunching for time. I gotta go to work, go clock in. So I'll do that when I get back. It's kind of hard to get to them back ones because of the window. It's so close. If I would have been thinking, I would have made the holes closer to the front so that I could have got, you know, both bolts in easily, but it is what it is. Y'all see them, they look nice up there, mounted up. They're gonna be right at the edge of this grill here, so I can hear everything. I made sure I marked where it would go at. So like I said, I had to cut a little hole. I had to cut a hole in this rear deck and slide this speaker up in there, and then put the bolts in there. So that's what it's looking like. Still hadn't figured out what I'm doing for the 6.5s yet, because this rear deck is so skinny. That's why I had 4x10s in there. So what I think I'm gonna do is cut me a little slit in here. That way I can slide this top of the speaker in there, and then it'll just fit flush. Still trying to figure that out, but we'll get there when we get there. Tweeter's done. Kick panels are done for the most part. So with these G-body kick panels, you have to either remove this remove this emergency brake pedal, or you have to bend it in. So as you can see, it's not sitting straight like it should, you know, from the factory. So I don't know how I'm gonna finish it off, but I don't like the way it looks up here. I may just do away with my emergency brake, but I don't know yet. That's something on down the road. But they look good where they sit. Like I said, we still in the process. You can see this one over here. Everything match up and it fit up good, man. Went in there well. I got my wires here ready to run. You know, I'm gonna run these to my radio, and you know, we're gonna go from there. We'll get there, one thing at a time, man. But yeah, I think those kick panels are a good look. If you want to know where to get them from, it's where I get everything else from: Dixie Restoration Depot, Mike's Monty's, GBODYparts.com, Parts Geek, the Parts Place. You can get them from anywhere like that. You can get them colored. They cost a little bit more if you get them colored, but if you got black, then I think they like $100 for black and like $120 or $140 for the colored ones. I'm not sure, but anyway, I know I paid $100 for mine. So like I said, budget bill, you know, small stuff, man, but they looking pretty good. The only thing that I don't care for is they a little bit shinier than my other panels, but that's something that I can live with. That ain't no big deal, but y'all see what it is. Yes, sir. I'm liking it, man. I'm liking it. A little work, but we getting there, man. We getting there. So next thing, when I get off from work, or either tomorrow before work, I'll hopefully finish getting these tweeters mounted up and get these 6.5s in there. I got to do a little more thinking and I guess you would say research, thinking, whatever the case may be. Man, look at that rear deck, dog. Mr. G-Body, man. Hey, y'all better get at that, man, for your rear deck, man, or either just learn how to do some woodwork. Yes, sir. I think I might have been one of the first ones, maybe 1 out of 3, like one of the first ones that got a rear deck from him. As soon as he started the production and he put a price out there, I went on ahead and got that thing, man. And it light up too, if y'all don't know. The Monte Carlo SS light up. I don't have that hooked up. I do plan on hooking it up. I got my wires ran already. They under the carpet. But I'm not like a real big light person, so that's why I ain't stressing it, man. But yeah, hey, for any of your console needs or your rear deck, rear speaker pods that go right there, kick panels, he do all that stuff, man, custom. He put whatever words you want in it, or you know, whatever lights, words, or whatever speakers you want to go in your console or whatever. Man, y'all get at Mr. G-Body, man. Actually, I'm hoping to meet this man for the first time this weekend at Frostbite, man. If y'all in the Hampton Roads area or Petersburg area, North Carolina area, y'all come check out my boy JB at Frostbite this weekend. I'm looking forward to it this weekend. It'll be pretty much the start of the car show riding season or whatever. It's still gonna be cold here though, but it is what it is. We're gonna fellowship, man. We're gonna get out there and have a good time. But y'all stay tuned, man. I'm gonna get back with y'all when I get off from work, and we're gonna keep on working, man. Yes, sir. We're gonna keep on working. Y'all see it. I'm telling you, I done seen some work on rear decks and stuff that been done by professional shops where they call themselves professional, and it don't look as good as this. But all this gonna be hidden anyway, so I ain't too much stressing. But hey, we getting there, man. We getting there. Got the tweeters in there. Now we got to get the 6.5s back there. I don't think so. Actually, on the Cutlass, man, like with all this extra work to get these 6.5s back here, because I ain't never did it before. So, you know, it is what I know. My boy CJ's Customs, man, he doing a cutlass right now. He gonna do 4 6.5s in the rear. Hopefully he posts to YouTube on how he did it, because I'm trying to get some info or some insight on how he getting these 6.5s back here. I don't want to do a whole lot of cutting and stuff like that, but you know, all this stuff is custom, man. So, you know, you gotta do some cutting and modifying somewhere sometime. But I think for the cutlass, I believe we probably gonna go with 4x10s back there, but we still gonna do the tweeters. But that's way on down the road, man. You know what I'm saying? We just brainstorming, but we gonna get there, man. Y'all stay tuned. All right, I'm back, y'all. It's another day. I didn't make it back out here last night. It's another day. I got this board cut out utilizing the best tools that I had laying around. I don't really have like woodwork type tools, so man, I use my reciprocating saw and my sander there, my flap disc. But I got it to fit. I'm actually gonna add a board here for more support there, but I almost got everything wired up. I'm not gonna put the battery there yet until I decide what battery I'm gonna get, but I left room for it. I gotta run my ground to the frame. I'm trying to figure out exactly where I wanna cut this hole at or whatever, but ground to the frame will be next. I got my distribution block set up there. Hadn't put the cover on this one yet because I still gotta add that ground, but y'all see what it looked like. Got the power and ground ran to the sub amp. Got these laid out for my small 4-channel amp. Yeah, this is what we looking like. I hadn't figured out those 6.5s yet. I think I know what I'm gonna do, but I want to think a little bit more before I go to cutting stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that'll probably be in the next video, man. But hey, we wrapping this thing up, man. Hopefully, maybe a good 2 or 3 more sessions out here. Like I said, man, when I got 30 minutes or 45 minutes, an hour, whatever, I come out here. So I've been out here maybe 2 hours today, give or take. But yeah, I've been out here probably about 2 hours, but got the amp rack set up. And what I did, because I'm gonna run my cables under here to kind of hide them. So what I did was put a 3/4 inch slats in there. So I got 3 of those up under the bottom. So one there, and one there. So that way I can run my cables under here, and just make it look cleaner or whatever. It's looking pretty good so far. Like I said, I got the 0 going into the 4 and 8. So I got the 4 gauge, 8 gauge on both sides, because these, of course, that amp doesn't support 0 gauge, and this one doesn't either without a reducer. So I just went on ahead and ran the 4 gauge and the 8 gauge to these. I got to terminate the ends of this and hook that up. Y'all already saw I got my tweeters up here on both sides. I just got to figure out these 6.5s, man. Like I said, I'm already committed to the 6.5s now, but if I were to have to do this again, I would probably just go with some kicker 4x10s. I know everybody say the 4x10s are trash, but it is what it is. It's less work than having to put 6x9s up there or 6.5. So it is what it is, man. But yeah, that's a recap, man. Y'all see, got the kick panels in on both sides. Got the tweeters in. I still hadn't fully secured them yet, but they up there. What I'm gonna have to do is take these back out, and I'm gonna put them up under the bottom side so that I can match up my holes, and I'm gonna have to come from the bottom with my hole in the back. So I might just have to do a bolt and nut for that. But yeah, that's what it is, man. We getting there. Just a little bit at a time, man. I ain't never did, I mean, I done did a system before, but I never built the amp rack. I never used distribution blocks. I've never used a 4-channel amp. I never wired up a 4-channel amp before. Never did kick panels. All this is my first time doing it, man. And I always try to motivate people, man. Hey, if you got a few minutes out of your day, man, get outside in the garage, get to your storage unit, get to your parking lot, wherever your car at, your driveway, get out there and get some work done, man. Hey, it ain't gonna do it for itself. Y'all get out there and work on these projects, man. And definitely, you gotta be patient, man. It ain't overnight, man. Y'all see I got a mess, man. I gotta finish up all this stuff and then put everything back together, clean it up and everything. I got a whole mess going on. But, hey, ain't nothing to it but to do it, man. Nothing to it but to do it. But I'm gonna go ahead and close this video out, man. If you hadn't already, go ahead and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when we dropping these videos. Next video, I should have a 6x6.5 mounted. Have my rear deck back up there and have everything wired up, actually. So, yeah, y'all stay tuned, man. Y'all keep it locked with me, dog.